Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot more stressful than I hoped, but it was really cool watching because we kind of all were up in the office watching it, and it kind of meant a lot how locked in everybody was and how much they were cheering when they ended up winning. But yeah, definitely a cool moment.
Did you get more nervous watching that or when you're playing Big 12 basketball?
I would definitely say watching. I remember I was watching my high school team play in the state championship, and I was like the most stressed out I've ever been, it felt like. But when you don't have the control, I think you get a lot more stressed out. So definitely watching it.
Does TJ have a pretty good goal celebration?
You'd have to ask him that, but yeah, it was nice of him to set that up. It meant a lot. So.
What do you guys got to do Saturday to beat Tech?
Yeah, I mean they got a lot of really good players, and obviously losing that guy is has a big impact. But they're still a really good team, really good coach team. But it's really just do what we did when we last played at home and feed off the crowd's energy, and then just pressure the ball, create turnovers, and then get out in offense and play for each other.
What's it like playing with a guy like Jeff who does so much, and I think his passing is what sets him apart? Like, how do you have to stay ready to catch his passes that probably aren't coming from any other player?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I've been with him for 2 years now, so I kind of know we got a pretty solid connection when I cut and he drives. A lot of attention goes to him, so we've been able to, when I stay ready, I just know the ball's going to come, and I trust him, and he's always going to make the right pass, as you've seen time and time again.
Among his skill sets, is that more of maybe one of the more underrated ones, is his passing?
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure probably the most underrated one, especially for his size. You don't see that very often, but if he wants to score, he's going to score. If he wants to pass, he's going to pass. He really can dictate the game in any way, and you see that every game.
A lot got made out of that shot in Houston in the corner. How much of that shot was set up by that pass being in the perfect spot?
Yeah, I mean, with how much time was on the clock and with the closeout there was, if it was a pass anywhere else, I don't think I would have been able to get it off like I did. So obviously that doesn't get as much credit, but it deserves just as much.
The Utah trip, as you look back on that, did that kind of help foster even more team camaraderie? And did you guys get together and do some stuff?
Yeah, it definitely did. A lot of meals together, a lot, like 3 or 4 a day. That was fun. And then just playing some games here and there. And then obviously a lot of downtime with your roommates. So just a lot of time spent together.
Played games like other than the 2 basketball games?
Yeah, so Thomas Pollard, he does a good job of, creating games that we can play in order to, get us together so we're not just sitting in our room all day. So, yeah.
Who won, or how'd those games go?
It was kind of like there was no winner, but it was just kind of like a fun game of just different things he come up with. He's pretty creative, and he always ties it back to Iowa State and like history or past players or whatnot.
Hey, compared to last year, how do you feel like you guys as a team handle success and just staying the course?
Yeah, I think each season has presented different challenges. This year it's been a little bit more showing up on the road, and but I think moving forward, we're in a better spot than we were last year, and I think our guys are really bought in, and they're looking forward to finishing this out in a good way and not leaving anything on the table because we know how good we are.
Nate, given how chaotic every 40 minutes is just for you guys, is it easy not to, or do you not pay attention that much to what's going on elsewhere in the league, as crazy as that's been, or you sort of just are you caught by some of the strange things that?
Well, I mean, some of the strange things have happened to us. We've lost some games we didn't obviously want to lose, and so you kind of at the end of the day you just look at the scoreboard and you follow a lot of the games because a lot of the best games are the Big 12 games. So every week we watch a lot of those, but about like with 10 games left in the year, you can't really determine what you think seeds are going to be because so many things can happen. But as the season winds down, you can look at like seeding, but we don't really get caught up in that. But it's important to have that top 4 seed, hopefully to get that double bye. But other than that, you just focus on what you can.
Thanks, everyone.